Well folks, welcome back to the workshop. Today we have everybody's favourite budget brand, Parkside. For the DIYer and the tradesman that doesn't want to spend a fortune on a one-time tool, this is the go-to brand when you can get them. We've got a Parkside Jigsaw. Don't know what's wrong with it, so let's have a look and see if we can fix it. Right, Parkside, cheap and cheerful like I say, but no parts available. So if you need anything internally, even down to a tool holder or something like that there, something simple, even just a switch here, can't buy, not available, it's gone. They never have done spare parts and you're never going to get them. This one's actually quite old, 2007. For anybody that says they don't last, that certainly did. It seems like it has been used a wee bit. Normally the Parkside is green now. There's an older blue one, nearly looks like a Bosch machine. It's just old because of the rubber and the lead starting to go hard. Sorry, not the lead, just the rubber grommet. And a wee sign to show that Parkside isn't all that bad a quality. HO5 rubberized flex cable, 2x1mm. Who fits that? That's not something you get in even the big expensive machines. Some of them will even try to put on 0.75mm cable. Parkside actually went with 1mm proper rubberized cable. Let's see what's wrong with this. Doing nothing. That switch doesn't feel right. It's even variable as well. Yeah, something going on there. That's the switch. That's off. Doing nothing. Getting something there, but very weak. I'm not getting anything there. Right. Chance the switch first. Get it out. So we lever here. We catch. Get it over the top of that first. And the actual switch button here. Squeeze that on. That'll allow you to take it out. Test it directly now. So it still works. Maybe it's the actual switch lever. Now that can only go so far. It's going all the way up. It's engaging the whole thing. So I'd guess it is actually the switch. When she's on and set up, she's not been pushed in enough. So it has to be pushed in all the way for that to make contact. So that's the problem, I would imagine. So we'll see if we can get anything to match this. A lot of these here, this is mainly off a grinder. I know it's been using a jigsaw here, but that's more of a grinder switch. A lot of them are a standard. Only have wee subtle differences in them. So maybe a Bosch or Makita one might fit it. Would that get me out? This is a Bosch one. Very similar. What is she? That's the number there. Not even sure what it's off. It's off a Bosch grinder. It's a wee bit longer, but we can trim that down if we need. Size wise, she ain't tea bag. See, Bosch don't actually make these switches themselves. This is made by a company called Theu, K-E-D-U. So they just order in their switches, same as most brands. So maybe Parkside got theirs from the same company. Well, there's an MKT. Different company, but very similar switch. We'll see if this fits. The pushing the trigger again to overcome that latch. And it does fit. Test it now, make sure it actually is engaging. Nice one. That might do the job. This has an extra wee pin. Pin is only an attachment on the screw, wee washer. We don't need that. Now try to keep the original screws for the right switch, because sometimes they can have a different thread or a different size. So try to match like for like. Mightn't matter too much in the likes of this one. If it was like a Milwaukee or something, could be imperial threads. If you put the wrong thread into the wrong switch screw, you can bust the actual brass holder and destroy the switch. So that's alright there. These two leads, doesn't matter which one these go onto, they're connected to the same thing, onto the neutral. Just as long as they're to the top, not down here. And this one here goes onto the live. That's going into the speed controller here. The speed controller is going into the field itself. This side here is going direct to the field, and the other one then, the black, is actually feeding the neutral into the speed controller just to run the speed controller itself. So that should hopefully be it. And that lead as well, I wouldn't say it's just been replaced. Actual ends have wee heat shrink covers on them as well. It's done very well for somebody just replacing a lead. I would say that is definitely the original lead for this machine. Now, moment of truth. Does that cure the problem? Look at that. One Parkside Jigsaw. A PPHSS 73. Or is it the KH3123? Not sure. 2007 Parkside Jigsaw. Up and running again with a new Bosch switch. Nice one. You can't say Parkside is all that bad. Especially in 2007, they were very good. Haven't seen a blue one before now, mind you, so maybe this sort of quality is gone now. Question if this is definitely the Lidl Parkside as well, because that is very good quality for all that is. You'd nearly think that was a Bosch machine. It's got a good DeWalt blade in it anyway. And that actual retainer nearly looks the same as the modern Bosch cordless tool retainer there. That's actually a nice piece of kit there. Let us know in the comments here how much that was when it was brand new, because that there is a deal. That is actually out of Parkside, as in Lidl. That would have been very cheap. That's a very good quality machine for a Lidl machine. But that's her. One Parkside Jigsaw. Up and running again with a new switch, a new part that's not actually available. So instead, go and get yourself a Bosch switch. That number there. They cost less than €10. So you can't get this genuine one. You can get a better quality Bosch one for around a tenner. Well worth it at that. That's one cheap and cheerful Parkside fixed up, ready to go. Even that lead is surprising. That is the original lead lock. Has the wee wiring diagram still stuck onto it. That's crazy. It's a good quality lead there for a cheap machine like that. I wouldn't say that's too cheap at all. That'll keep this man running for another 10 or 16 years. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that helps somebody out there fix one of their Parkside Jigsaws if they ever have one, if they ever get a switch problem. It just goes to show cheap and cheerful machines can sometimes be fixed up for very little money.